Hi everyone, I'm Sinanpua from Center of Balance, the acupuncturist. Today my topic is aversion to cold, which is cold intolerance. Now, for time to time you may feel cold. Now, if you feel cold all the time, um, even though when people saying it is warm and then you particularly feeling cold, and you feel all the time or you complain cold more than others, if that is your condition, please say yes. Just reply yes down there. And I'm going to show you some acupressure points, and I'm also going to show you, apart from acupressure point, I'm going to show you some other techniques that would help to increase the temperature, or what we say, to help you your organ balance even better and better circulation, so you won't feel cold that easily. I hope that's going to help. So let's start. So aversion to cold is a term in Chinese medicine we talk about a lot. And in Chinese medicine, we when you see a Chinese medicine herbalist or an acupuncturist, and we always ask, do you feel cold? Do you feel hot? Do you feel, the reason we ask this is we want to know whether your heart function properly or not. The reason we ask this, it also related to the stomach and spleen function. And we ask that the question we ask this, it also related to your kidney functions. So if you say, okay, I feel cold a lot, or the other question we ask is, well, do you like warm water or cold water? Right? And some patients, we see some patients, they only love warm water, hot water. They can't drink cold. They can't have ice cream. They can't have salad because it's too cold for them. When they drink it or they take ice cream or salad, upset their tummy. So that is, and this type of person, they more likely to feel cold more than anyone else. Does it make sense? Okay. And people get cold hands and feet, and particularly cold hands and feet, and they feel more, apart from cold hands and feet, and they feel cold all the time, or more likely to feel more cold than the others, right? And then that could be due to heart function or kidney function out of balance, not function properly. Well, this is not according to Western medicine, it's according to Chinese medicine. It's totally two different systems. Well, so what is cold and intolerance then? So it's when you extremely sensitive to cold temperatures. Cold intolerance is more severe than the normal feeling of chilliness. Like you feel a bit cold, it's a bit different. We're talking about different. We're talking about you when you go outside the door. If the weather's cold, everyone feel cold, and you feel cold, that's normal. We're talking about if it's in a room and it's quite a warm room, and everyone feel warm, or even some people complain about but hot, and you are the only person who said, "Oh, I'm still very cold. It's very cold." And we're talking about this kind of person, or we're talking about the other kind of person. Like, well, everyone feel comfortable. You feel cold, and you put a layer, you put a jacket on, and you still feel cold. At night time you put a lot of blanket on, you still feel cold. We're talking about this kind of person, right? And that if that is you, this today's topic is for you. I'm going to show you some technique. And if you know anyone who suffer from this, please share this live video with them. Thank you. Now, let's keep going. Next, I'm going to show you some acupressure point. We talk about this is about your heart, your spleen, and your kidney, right? More likely to be those three organs. But more is actually from the heart, because heart controls circulation according to Chinese medicine. Now, and here is the heart function low. Then I'm going to show you some points in here. It's very simple. You may want to have a tool like this. It's not sharp in the end, right? So there is one acupressure point on your palm. So if you make just a relaxing one, not pinching like this, it just relax where your fingers, little fingers pointing, the tips of your little finger pointing, that point. That is heart meridian point, right? So you want to use this to pinch here, pinch harder to find a sensitive point. Now I've got a sensitive point over here. So once you get the sensitive point, you push it and rub it, just like that. Push it and rub it. For how long? For about 1 to 2 minutes every day, on both sides, on both hands. Right. This is the point that will increase your heart function according to Chinese medicine. Right. So just by doing this every day, when your heart functions better, then you feel that you're not scared or afraid of the cold. You feel warmer. This is the one point. Now we also talk about stomach and spleen, right? So in a stomach and spleen problem, like you may have bloating, diarrhea, and stomach pain, and feel very tired, and also you feel cold. And in this type of person, I'm gonna show you one point that's in your leg. Okay. Over here. So as you can see here, on your leg, on both sides, so on the little toe side over here, so below your knee, if you put your 4 fingers below your knee, there is a hollow over here. You point at the hollow, 4 fingers down here. If you go 4 fingers down, it will go down to this level. Right. Then there's a shin bone in the middle, and just out a little bit of the shin bone, about 1 finger width, about this distance from the bone to here. Then what you're going to do, you use your fingers and press it around that area. Get a most sensitive one, and press it and rub it for 1 to 2 minutes. Right. Then the third point is for the kidney, and for the kidney it's quite simple. Right. Over here, you see in your ankle, on the big toe side, between the ankle and the tendons. All right. So between the ankle and the tendons, in the middle between the ankle bone and the tendon, right, Achilles tendon, and then you put 3 fingers on this point, 3 fingers up, then you will get to here. And again, use your fingertips or a tool and press over here, and just press and rub for 1 to 2 minutes. All right, this is for kidney. Now, for kidney function, when you feel cold, more likely this kind of person, you have lower back pain. Also, you feel cold, hands and feet are cold as well. So hands and feet are cold, it can due to heart, stomach and spleen, or kidney. Right. So how do you know it's from the kidney? Right. There is some signs pointing. If you feel cold and that some other signs, if you have those signs, that more likely to point into the kidney function, right? Of course, we as a acupuncturist, we look at the tongue, we look at the take the pulse as well to figure it out. But for you, if you go to toilet for urine a lot at night time, if you go frequency a lot during the day, you more than you should, or you can't hold, you have urgency, any urine problem, plus you feeling cold, that's more likely to go to kidney. And or if you have back pain, right, more likely to get kidney. Or you have bad memory, or you have tinnitus, your hearing is not good, that's all toward to kidney. So with those symptoms, plus you feel cold all the time, then that's kidney. So you could have some palpitation or chest pain, and that's toward to your heart. Okay, or your insomnia, you're not sleeping well at all, a lot of dreams, that's toward to your heart. Does it make sense? So with those symptoms, if you have heart symptoms and you also have tummy problem, diarrhea, bloating, pain, and you also have a urine problem, and that indicate you have to combine 3 organs strategy, the 3 points I just shared with you, one in here, one in here, and one over here. You have to do 3 points all together. I hope that makes sense to you. Apart from that, look, I was just showing you some acupressure points, right? We're using press and rub technique. But there is something when it comes to cold, it will work very well, and it also make a lot of sense. This is moxibustion stick. So with the cold, when it comes to cold, I would suggest you use moxibustion stick. This is a smokeless one, so you burn it, so it's come with heat. So you just put it on the point over there to heat up the point, stimulate the point with the heat, just like that, right? And for 1 to 2 minutes again. Then also on this point, and also for this point, right? Instead of press and rub, we use this one. Of course, you can use this one as well as press and rub. I hope all this makes sense, and I hope this helped you to if you need any of this, we put it in the jar to put off the fire when you heat it up. Now if you need any help, and if you need to buy this, we do sell it, please direct message us on Facebook, or if you're on YouTube, please put a comment, or just send us an email. Go to the website and send an email. Then down there you find our email. Then we'll be able to send it to you. If you're in New Zealand, if you're in the other country, we can sort it out how to ship it to you as well. That's it for today. Now, if you have any question, please comment down there. And otherwise, please share this live video. And I'll see you next time. And tomorrow, Daisy is going to talk about aversion to heat for you at 9 o'clock. We are currently open at level 3. We'll be able to open, and we actually have to do a N95 mask to see patients. So if you need any help, please contact us, leave a message or direct message us. We'll be able to see you. Stay awesome. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.